Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. Hope you're having a lovely time. And welcome into this, well, this is supposed to be a VOD, but Twitch had other issues, and the VOD got deleted. You know, that's how it is. Sometimes I lose a VOD. Thankfully, this time losing the VOD was the very first episode of our Let's Play of Shadow Madness. As I'm recording this, we're actually pretty close to the end of Shadow Madness. And I'll be uploading all of the episodes, which were recorded live on Twitch. And that's where I mainly hang out. So if you're watching this, if you're somebody who really enjoys YouTube, oh, there it goes, autoplay. I always like that about video games, actually. I interrupt myself all the time, so, you know. I always like the older games having the autoplay. It's something when you're trying to, maybe not now, while I'm trying to talk. This happens on stream all the time. Yeah, so if this was a traditional VOD, there would be chat above me. You'd see the little stream raider icon, and we would be live and have a live audience. But this has to be recorded as a stand-in. Thankfully, the first episode, not a whole lot happened. When we first streamed it, I spent a long time talking about my childhood around this game. This was one of the very first games I played on the PlayStation because I was kind of late to the PlayStation era, and this game was later in the PlayStation. It was in 1999. Crave put it out after acquiring a smaller studio, if I remember right. And it's a pretty interesting game. It's not got great graphics. I always tell people it's mud graphics, great story, lovely story. Really love this game for its storyline. It was designed by Ted Woolsey, if that tells you anything. And the team who made it was actually people from the original Square before they split up and did their own thing. And there it goes again. You think you could disable that, but okay, so it's hitting start. We'll just put you back in the menu. Yeah, I think I had that problem the first time that we did this. I believe I went to options and I just sat in options when we were chatting. But that above me is the original graphic art for the PlayStation version. I have been playing this on Steam. You can get it on Steam now. It's at a pretty decent price, and I, recommend playing it, honestly. It's not a bad game. It's pretty easy, actually. If you're a fellow streamer, if you're a YouTuber, this is a great game to play because it's easygoing, but it has a really good storyline. If you don't like voiceovers, people role-playing and acting as the characters, then you probably won't enjoy my VODs, or for that matter, my streams. Because I do the voices for the various characters, and I really get into it. I love the story. It makes me laugh every time I play it. And anyhow, this game holds a special place in my heart, and that's why I'm actually taking the time to make the first episode over again. Normally I wouldn't do this. If Twitch just deleted one of my VODs, I'd just be like, well, oh well, and I'd just put a thing up, a disclaimer saying, I'm sorry. These VODs are kept for my Twitch audience so that they might go back and look at them, especially if we do like a replay of that same game, if they want to compare notes. So don't expect a dedicated Let's Play because it's broken up. Future videos you'll see are broken up by Stream Raider Battles, which is a game that we play on stream, or they're broken up by conversations that I have with my audience. So yes, if you want to watch that, this might be your thing. Maybe it'll put you to sleep. I don't know. But hopefully you will enjoy it. So this will cover the first, I think it's about the first hour and a half of the story, because I do have the second part where you get to the end, basically, of what is the tutorial and meet up with the first boss, probably the hardest boss in the game, Red Tom. So we should be able to get to that point again on this recording. I'll be reading the character's dialogue as best as I can, just as I do when I'm live on stream. And I might occasionally stop to talk about something else. Who knows? I'm a very easily distracted personality. But hopefully, if you are watching this on YouTube and you stumbled upon it somehow, by some miracle, because the algorithm does not like me, maybe you'll stick around for a little while, or perhaps come and give me a visit on Twitch. It's Tinsera Twitch TV. So I am Tinsera there as well. If you come over and see me live, let me know if this video perhaps got you to come and visit me on a live. I'm a better live streamer than I am a video maker. You'll see that as we're going. Already I'm seeing that I should have figured out this video was going to autoplay a few times. But I digress. Well, let us start a new game to represent the first VOD. I love the beginning of it, though. Love it. It's great storytelling. Hey, these cats are pretty hip tonight. Are you gonna take a turn on the stage? Nah, I'm not much for poetry, especially bad poetry. If it's okay, I'd just like to hang out for a while. Oh, yeah, sure, no sweat. Say, aren't you with that group that came in from the homelands? Yes. Tough luck. Not much love for that from what I heard. Ashes, melted stuff. That's about it. Everyone's dead. Craig's blood. Why don't you go cry somewhere? You must be exhausted. Can't sleep. You look like death eating a cracker. Wow. Hey, no insult intended. I'm just trying to help. Help someone else. I just want to be left alone. I just want to understand. Understand what? Everything. This whole day. 1 minute, life was normal. And then... Go on. And then everything went haywire. You shouldn't be here, Carillion, talking to you. So, when did the dung hit the fan? This morning. It all started this morning. I'd spent the night in the forest after an argument with my stepdad. We'd almost killed each other the night before. Didn't like that for a while. Anyway, I made up my mind to become a crewman on the Slitharian frigate. I was on my way back to say goodbye to Mom when... Begin cutscene. Back then these were like, oh wow. Now it's like, and just a heads up. There are certain words that are profanity that are in the game, just minor ones, but this channel, I try not to ever speak aloud profanities due to YouTube's policies, and also on Twitch, I am a PG streamer. So if you do happen upon our channel on Twitch, know that you're walking into a PG stream. I never curse or play games with too gratuitous of a violent action or bent to it. Typically, the games I play are teen and under. E to teen. This one was rated teen, I believe, when it came out. Borderline teen. It's almost an M-rated game for the content, especially some of the innuendos. Oh no! So something impacted there on his town. Took it out. Lo Shane is no more. Shadow Madness. I always loved that beginning, though. It was a good way to begin the game. Especially with him telling the tell. I love that part. And these live cinematics, like, or whatever you would call them, the CG art here, it's not that bad. Not that bad. Definitely outdone by other games that Square Enix was putting out at the time, but for a small studio, not that bad. It's the in-game play. Wait till you see the battles. That's what's horrible. Truly mud graphics. But that's completely fun, because it's this lovable, endearing story that we're after. And the whole reason why I'm willing to go back and actually record the first episode. Oh, and here we are. A battle. It does have a timing battle system if you've played Ledger Dragoon. Kind of like that, except there's nothing on screen to indicate it. He goes first. So when you swing, if you hit the X just as you're attacking, oh, that music's like, I'm going to turn it down. You'll do extra damage, as you can see the two numbers to indicate I'm getting criticals. Young man. Don't even have a name yet. Help! Can anyone hear me? Oh, this can't be happening. What's that thing anyway? right out of a nightmare. I hadn't found that sword. Should never have taken off last night without telling Mom. Maybe she made it out with Aunt Terry or Uncle Ron. This makes no sense. It's crazy. That hit to the head must have jumbled my brains. Gotta check the rest of the town. There's gotta be some survivors. Please. Please let me find someone. Over here. Help. Help. Miss Kara, are you alright? Did you see what happened? You're Reddy's boy, aren't you? Yes, ma'am. I'm Stinger. I am Stinger. Burning. My house. My letters. In pictures. Kitchen. My family. She's in shock or something. I've got to keep going. I'll be back soon. You stay put, alright? I'll bring some help. Hey, kid. I couldn't help watching you fight that thing. You're gonna end up bleeding before you even know it. Do you want to get some tips for staying alive in battle? Nah, we did it already on stream. And that part I'm not going to complete because it is just a simple tutorial that shows you basically what the board just did. There's not a whole lot to the combat in this game. Your choice, of course, anyway. I'm out of here. This place is cursed or something. Off he goes. Item. Really don't need the items. Oh, and you can dodge. That's right. So, for me, currently, I have my controller programmed for the 2 triggers. I think back in the day it was the 2 bumpers on the original PlayStation controller. I shouldn't have left town last night. Maybe I could have done something. Could have helped somehow. So confusing. Can't tell where I am. Can't even recognize my own house. Hey, mister. Who are you? What are you doing? So yeah, you could... Oh, I didn't do it fast enough. But if you do it quickly enough, you could dodge, I don't know, 3 or 4 battles in a row before it forces you into a fight. But you can see those graphics I was talking about. Pretty muddy. Battle system, pretty basic. There are specials in the game, like, I don't think they let me access them yet, right? Like, yeah, you can pass. If you evade enemy, it steps you back. Of course, this is going to make this take longer. I rarely use those attacks, just because the enemies are too weak in this game to bother with. I think there was a harder difficulty setting. I am currently playing on normal, and the Twitch playthrough is completely on normal. It's blown right off the ship and into the pit here. I reckon the rest of the crew went down with the boat. Poor saps. They ain't ever seen anything this beautiful. I think it's alive. Yeah, probably. Maybe she should run. Yeah, if he thinks that's beautiful, he's definitely mad. That is a mad lad. Seems like the middle of the night. Can't be. It was just daybreak when I got back. Happened so fast. Caught everyone off guard. That thing floating there. Draining the life out of everything. 'Tis the madness. I do believe... I was just gonna say we bump into the other character. Hey, you, stop. Come back here. Enter the mage. Whoever you are, I know you're here. Come out now or you're dead meat. Who do you think you are, threatening someone like that? You don't even look like you could back it up. I live in this town. At least I used to. Yes, I can if I have to. Someone sure wanted this town to disappear from the map. Do you know what happened? Not really. I came back just in time to see the place get demolished. It happened almost instantly. I came from a clan. It looks even worse there. I was hoping to find someone to help, but help seems to be in short supply. What's your name anyway? Winleaf. Winleaf. I don't know about you, Winleaf, but not sure if we're lucky to be alive or not. I don't understand what's going on either. But for some reason, you and I were chosen to survive. We just need to find that reason. Well, easy enough. We're alive so that nightmare creatures prowling around here can have a fresh supply of meat. You've already given up, haven't you? I'm not sure right now. I should probably be on my way. On your way to where? Carillion? Hardly. It would take forever to get there. I guess I'll try to make it to Fort Crest in Barley Grove. Maybe the soldiers can help us sift through the ruins here in an incline. I'll come with you if it's alright. I need to fetch some help. Suit yourself, but let's leave now. The smoke around here is making me gag. Winleaf has joined the party. Lovely. Now we can leave. There you go. Here's your stat card. Woohoo! He actually did get beat up pretty good, didn't he? What was the button for? An item. This is all I have for hit points. Oh, lovely. Nope. That's great. Oh, wait. I think she has a healing spell. It's... Now that I'm thinking about it, this happened in the stream, too. I had to look for my healing spell. Yay! There it is. Oh. Actually, I think I actually left town originally, and I forgot to heal. Not going to look around too much for the items, because I'm not saving any of this progress, of course. You'll see why if you watch episode 2. Pass. Yeah, we got to go through the mountain pass. Wait a second. What's wrong? Do you hear something? No, nothing like that. I just had an idea. Yes, I suppose that might startle you. Oh, gosh. Winleaf is so... The two of them, you'll see throughout the story, are pretty, what you call it? I'm trying to think of a good word. They oppose each other a little bit, but you'll see why. Hardy ha. No, a friend of mine, Muggins, lives near here. I see. Would you like to check on her? Muggins is a he, and yeah, I would. He might be able to help out. He's a tough old son. We can use all the help that we can get. Lead the way. What the? Stay back, Winley. It's one of those gadgeteer robots. It's killed Muggins. Oh, get ready to die, machine. No, wait, Stinger. I think I've seen this robot somewhere before. It's a gadgeteer mercenary. Krieg's blood. Get ready for the fight of your life. Stinger, I hate to disappoint you, but this is just a farming robot. He couldn't have killed this person. Besides, I think it's broken or something. We'll see about that. Hey, you, there. What are you doing here? You're from Barley Grove, right? I've seen you out in the fields. Ah, this is stupid. Must be losing our minds talking to a busted robot. You check on Muggins. I'll push this dung heap off into the corner. Do not. It's gonna kill us. Touch me again. Why didn't you answer us before? I was evaluating your status, friend or foe. Well, of course, we're friends. If you were lying, I will defend. There will be death. So this is one of my favorite characters. I'll take a little break from the roleplay, from the story reading. And that is his catchphrase, so I wanted to stop right there. Mr. Robot's catchphrase in this game is, it's always a form of, there will be death, or death will be coming. And appropriately, his name is Harvester. Harvester 5. This is my favorite character in the entire game. I love him. You'll see why. If you watch the whole story through, it's a lovable character. The whole story is just so good. I can't tell you how good enough the story is. The characters are actually really well developed. Yes, graphics are mud, but don't let the graphics in this game dissuade you from playing it. The story, I don't even do it justice with my reading of it. It's just a very good story. And I love this character. I had to break away to say that because, and I think I say it pretty much in all the streams, I love reading his lines. I like the character. He's got some pretty funny stuff. And later when you meet up with some of the other cast, he's just so, I don't have a really good word for him, but he's a great character build. Death? Whoa, time out. I wasn't trying to hurt you. If you don't believe me, then take your best shot. Hoe us to death or something. Oh, you are in error. I wield a scythe, a tool designed to expedite the reaping process. Reaping process? As in the Grim Reaper? Correct. I am a reaper. A taker of barley, along with other grains and fruits. I am not an assassin. I am an Airy Works multi-purpose agricultural labor robot harvester series Mark V. What are you doing here? I was in the fields when Barley Grove was attacked. Before he died, my owner ordered me to seek aid. I complied. I came here. You arrived. That is all. So right off the bat, I just have so much sympathy for the poor guy. He liked being a harvester robot. He enjoyed his owners, and he enjoyed his job in life, and it's just cruelly taken away from him. He's trying to follow the last orders of his owner and can't comply. So he basically shut down right here. You're kidding, right? That part about Fort Crest being under siege? The fort had sustained significant damage by the time I left Barley Grove. My lands were scorched, crops burned. An unknown entity was attacking. It used mystic forces to wreak havoc. That sounds awfully familiar. Enough talk. I was instructed to seek aid. I have found it. You will come to Barley Grove. Huh? Since when do we follow the demands of a farm robot? Relax, Stinger. We're on our way there anyway. The safety in numbers. We'll go with you, robot. Oh, alright. It's a plan. We'll all go to Barley Grove. Great. Are you ready to go, robot? Yes? Just thinking. iWorks multi-purpose agricultural labor robot. It's a little long for a name. I understand. In Barley Grove, I am known as Harv 5. We're keeping it. Harv 5. That is a wonderful name. For a robot bumpkin, that is. Stinger, we're on the same side now, alright? Yeah, you're right. Let's just get out of here. Yay, we have a tank. Oh yeah, it was some gear over here. Can't help myself, I know. I even said, I'm not going to pick up anything. Ah, this is bad. What could have happened to him? It's not natural. No, it is not. I think these are potions. Yeah, maybe we need those. I'd like to just do the story, but there's going to be random battles. Unless I get lucky and skip them. Hey, it's alright, we got 3 people, right? Winleaf's a pretty good character, very versatile. Interesting in an RPG aspect because she's an archer as well as a mage. So you get a mage archer. Nice combo, actually. Probably one of the more useful characters in the story. Aha, I dodged it. And we're almost actually back to where we should be. Lovely. Ah, here we go. This should be... Hold up. This is my cousin Brink's place. I want to check on him. The roof of this domicile is defective. It will collapse within 2 seasons. There may be death. Craig's bones hog. A little revelation like that, I'm gonna find your off switch. Brink! Brink! You in there? Door's locked. What the? He must be out. Oh well, let's get going. You don't understand. Brink never locks his door. I'm surprised the door even has a lock. Something's not quite right. Considering the state of affairs, this is a prudent security measure. Now, what's prudent can be made unprudent. Is that even a word? Hey, what do you think you're doing? Picking a lock. What's it look like? This is a level 1 lock. Do you want an instruction? No, it's a Simon Says. This is kind of a neat mini game. I will warn anybody who plays this game. If you encounter a level 3, good luck. My hat off to you if you can get the level 3. Think I got it? Okay. It's played with the D-pad and the, the normal pad buttons. I'm using a Xbox controller on Steam to play it, so it's like the Y, the X, the B, and A button that move it all around. Nothing to it. Come on. Oh, wait. You want us to go in there with you? Hey, he's my cousin. Nothing to worry about. It'll only take a minute. Oh, boy. Come along, Hoff. As you wish. Get your hands up, or I'll drop you where you stand. Why am I not surprised? He has armed himself with a soup ladle. Run, or we will all be slaughtered. Brink, you knothead. What's gotten into you? It's me, Stinger. Oh, these days, what they seem prove it. Oh, I get it. Fine. Where should we start? Alright, let's see. You enjoy fleece underwear, adorned with cuddly animal designs. Hey! You were married 3 times by the time you turned 27. Wife 1 convinced you to join a pagan, matriarchal, moon-worshipping cult. You finally left her. Wife 2, Marina, smiled too much. She was always humming a little song. She ran off with a traveling minstrel. What was his name again? Despair, that's it. Wife 3 was the daughter of a notorious leather tycoon. Now she was... Enough. Stinger, I'm so glad to see you. He's after me. You've got to help me. He as in... I don't know. He's making noises out there all night long around the house, whispering. What's he saying? He's taunting me, threatening. Calls himself... Go on. Tom. Some guy named Tom is after you. That's it. He's not a person. He tells me he's a god, that he can't be defeated. He'll kill me. And I know he's telling me the truth. Stay away from him, whatever you do. An army couldn't kill him. Maybe this Tom is the one who killed Muggins. Oh, he makes the whole house stink like rotting flesh. Oh. Hang on, cuz take a deep breath, relax. How about down your way? Is everything okay? How's Aunt Ari? Mom is dead, Brooke. The whole house, it's gone. Wiped out when something attacked Port Lochane, the surrounding areas. First Dad croaks on one of his journeys, now I lose Mom. Oh, God, no. I'm sorry. I didn't know, but I just had this feeling and I know. Look, there's nothing to say. At any rate, I've decided to make for Fort class to get help. You want to come? No, I'm not going anywhere. And I think I've had all the joy I can stand for one day. You're all welcome to stay here. Rest up if you want. Thanks. You are a reader. I see a book. What? Oh, yes, absolutely, I do read. What is the matter? Everything's the matter. The world's gone crazy. Are you dense? No, the printed matter. What is the subject? Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, sorry. Take a look for yourself if you want. We're all a little on edge, Brink. Yeah. Maybe we'll take you up on your offer. We could use a rest break. Would you like to rest? Yes. And actually, this is where the story resumes in episode 2. The party is refreshed through sleep. And this is how you save in the game. I'll pull up the save menu just so, it's shown in the first VOD, because maybe some of you will never make it to the second episode and you just want to see the game's features. So, there you go. You got a save wheel, and as you can see, we're already plenty far into the game, and this is how the save wheel looks. And you save at little rest areas. And you can actually look at the lore of the game. There's books. I'm not going to read it, it's just that there are books. And this is a very useful place. If you want advice and you happen to be enjoying this game yourself, this is a good time to stock up on money and resources. You can go outside and do some random battles and come in here and heal. It's one of the very few free heal spots that you get in the game. Red Tom is over that way, of course. And there's some tools and stuff that you can get up in the north there. The game's pretty linear, though. The only problem that I've ever seen with anyone playing this game is that the map is kind of big and empty, so you can get a little turned around sometimes when it opens up. But for the most part, it's a pretty straightforward process to beat this game. So, as I said, it's a nice game to stream, very storyline-centric. Even they knew it when they made this game. As a matter of fact, when I bought this game, and I might have said this in the episode too, I can't remember. I know in the first episode I had told everyone this. When I was a kid, the reason why I wanted Shadow Madness so badly, I didn't want Shadow Madness. I actually wanted Jade Cocoon. This game was packaged with the Jade Cocoon demo disc at the back of the CD case. Because it was a 2-disc game. Disc 1 was the above world, and Disc 2 was the below world. And that's actually how you played on the 2 discs. They split the game on 2 discs, but it wasn't like Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. It was more of when you were transitioning the two areas, you had to switch the discs. A little annoying back in the day. You don't got to do that now on Steam, thankfully. But yeah, so the reason I bought this game initially on the PlayStation was to get the Jade Cocoon game, which at some point I'll probably need to stream that as well. That said, this is exactly where we pick up the story. The next VOD, if you do decide to go down in the playlist, and I should by that point have it all into a playlist, nice and neat for you all, hopefully. I'm not very good at the whole YouTube thing. I'm much better at the Twitch streaming and live streaming than I am YouTube. But you all should start off the episode with me standing right here and accepting the quest to go after Red Tom. I do think we tried him on the first episode and lost. We did get it on the second one once I got the buttons arranged. I was having so many problems programming the controller correctly. So if you're having problems with that, just keep trying is all I can tell you. It's not that bad. I wouldn't use the Steam map. Just make sure that Steam recognizes your controller. Then there's an in-game function that lets you map it. It's a little bit easier to do. Matter of fact, we're going to quit out of the game real quick, and I could show you. So you can actually, if you absolutely need to, you could go in here and change the difficulty setting. Special font, there will be death. Of course he's on there. He became his very own meme in this game. But yeah, you could go here and reassign it. As you can see, it was built for a classic PlayStation 1 controller. So if you're using a PS4 controller, you won't have too much problem. If you're using an Xbox controller like I am, it's 360 controller. To play the game, you're going to want to reassign your buttons here. And it should work. It took me a little bit, because like see how it says turbo? It did take me a while to get that done, but I did get it at some point. Regardless, I think that is where this VOD would end. So traditionally, we would raid out, and it would be a live stream, and we'd go and visit somebody else. To end the VOD, I'm just going to put up my little end credit screen and stop the recording. If you enjoyed this, I would appreciate hearing your comments. I know a lot of YouTubers will, of course, beg for a subscribe or a like. I don't expect that. This is a VOD channel, but, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of the game. Did you play it? Did you beat it? I just want to hear other people's, time with this game, actually. And what did you think of our reading of this game? If you did enjoy it, though, continue to watch the playlist. Feel free to skip through as much as you want. Live streaming means that it's got little mini games that we play, and of course I've got to stop and thank everybody who comes into the stream. We get rated. It's a fun time, though. So if you do get a chance to stop and see us on Twitch, hopefully get to see you there, and we can all have a fun time together. But until then, have a great and safe day, evening, or time zone.